My channel has recently been accused of being too goofy. Which is it, Bert? You only lasted 3 minutes, or you couldn't finish? Either way, I feel sorry for Mrs. Bert. I'm gonna present this entire episode in the dry, humorless style which Bert so craves. Yes, I appreciate the packaging. The bold styling tells you what the product is, without unnecessarily exciting the sense. Oh dear, what have they done here? This is a cartoon. This whole experience has been ruined by frivolous japery. F*** off, Bert! So today's episode is sponsored by a brand that you guys told me to check out called Linkind. They specialise in Zigbee products and Wi-Fi products and Wally's severed head. And today I wanted to focus primarily on the Zigbee stuff. Yes, you heard me right. The Zigbee stuff. Oh, the Zigbee! My comment section is now lit up with Zigbee nerds saying things like, "Oh my god, he's finally seen the light." And, "I thought you didn't like Zigbee." And, "Oh, how the mighty have fallen." And, "You thrusting the air wasn't even funny the first time." That will never not be funny. I don't know how many times I have to say this. I am not a Wi-Fi enthusiast. I am a smart home enthusiast. If you can find Zigbee at a sensible price, it's awesome. Guess what this is? I have never seen Zigbee so cheap. 2 GU10s are just £16.49. $16 It is £16.49. And we're talking about basically the same bulbs. They are identical to the Philips Hue in functionality. They are 2.5 times less money, and they're actually more lumens. And I can prove this as part of this video. These bulbs work with Philips Hue anyway, if you wanted to use a Philips Hue hub. They work with Samsung SmartThings. They even work directly with an Echo-based product if it has Zigbee functionality. Here's me doing it with my Echo Studio. Not doing it with my Echo Studio. I couldn't put that on the internet. So you've decided that Philips Hue is just a massive waste of money and you want to bypass them entirely. Step 1. Buy some Linkind Zigbee bulbs. Step 2. Throw the instructions away because you're a man. Step 3. Blind yourself by staring directly at the bulb as you plug it in. Step 4. Lie brazenly to your artificial intelligence gizmo by telling her that your bulb is made by those dastardly Philips Hue bounders. Step 5. Realize that your light is flashing off camera and you should probably demonstrate this to your audience. Too late. Step 6. Use your device to blind yourself one last time for luck. You moron. That's it. If you have an Echo Studio or an Echo Show 2nd generation or an Echo Plus or one of the new 4th generation Echoes, they all have a Zigbee hub built in, and it's that simple, and all for a ridiculously low price tag. These bulbs are using the Zigbee 3.0 standard the way that it was intended. Unlike some companies we could mention. Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Corporate greed! Still funny. And so this means that as well as working with Philips Hue and Samsung SmartThings and Amazon Echoes, they will also work with IKEA, HUBITAT and HUBITAH. If you don't have a Zigbee hub, Linkind will bundle one of theirs with 2 bulbs for £21.97. £22 for a Zigbee hub and 2 bulbs. £22 for the Zigbee. Oh, the Zigbee. Oh, the Zigbee. Oh, the Zigbee! Oh, the Zigbee! It's important to point out that this hub is practically free and therefore it isn't perfect. It can only handle up to 25 devices, but that makes it a perfect jumping off point for anybody just starting out with automation. It costs practically nothing and their app is really easy to use. They do things like Zigbee door sensors and motion sensors to connect to this thing to control your bulbs. You could use this as your jumping off point, and then when you decide to graduate to something like SmartThings or HUBITAT or HUBITAT or something even nerdier like Home Assistant, you can take all of those things with you because they're Zigbee 3.0. Alright, fussy. If you don't want a hub, you can just get their Wi-Fi equivalents of these bulbs. You can get a box of 4 Wi-Fi RGB bulbs for £20. That's £5 a bulb. It's ridiculously cheap. They're going to be rubbish. They're going to be rubbish. He's shilling rubbish again. He's always shilling rubbish. I hate Paul Hibbert. Chill your beef. These are not the most saturated, nor are they the most bright bulbs in my collection, but they are by far the cheapest. And guess what? They're still better than Philips Hue. Welcome to the Troll Slayer. This is a light meter that my mother bought me for my birthday, literally just to shut trolls up. Goofy enough for you, Bert. And that's exactly what I'm about to do, because this thing proves without any argument that the Philips Hue bulbs are less bright than a bulb that is 2.5 times less money. I maintained the exact same distance from the Troll Slayer and turned the brightness up on both bulbs to their absolute maximum setting for both cool white and warm white, and Philips lost both times. I tried with purple, I tried with blue. It doesn't matter what colour you punch into these bulbs, the Philips Hue loses to the Linkind equivalent every single time. Philips Hue cannot do purple. This is an indisputable fact. You could buy yourself a Philips Hue bulb, or a Philips Hue LED strip, or a Philips Hue inflatable walrus. It's not a thing. But if you could buy a Philips Hue inflatable walrus, you would not be able to turn it purple. You could take a Philips Hue bulb and say, hey Philips Hue bulb, be purple, and it will go blue, no purple, blue, no purple, blue, purple. How about a slightly pinky blue? Purple, 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 blue. All right, f***ing blue. It's hard to capture on camera with the naked eye. You can see it for yourself in real life clear as day. Looking on the camera, it looks like I've just about got it the same colour purple as the Linkind bulb. But then if I take another camera and move the angle slightly, you can see exactly what I mean. Look at that blue! Why is it so blue? Blue. Linkind's Zigbee range currently is only tunable white. You can either have it cool white or warm white or somewhere in between. The RGB bulbs you've seen me feature today are actually from their Wi-Fi range. And I've used the word currently because this is of course likely to change. As Linkind go on, they will hopefully produce Zigbee bulbs that do RGB colour too, and hopefully they will also be a terribly reasonable price. And by reasonable, I mean ridiculously dirt cheap. This of course means inevitably that if you want colour bulbs, you're going to have to mix and match either protocol between Wi-Fi and Zigbee, or you're going to have to mix and match manufacturer. But the beauty of Zigbee 3.0 is, of course, that you could buy a load of stuff from Linkind, and then if you want colour bulbs that are Zigbee, you could get them from a different manufacturer. I will be showing you another manufacturer very soon on this channel who do colour GU10s. Check the description to see if that situation has changed. As soon as Linkind start to do colour bulbs, I'll let you know. People ask me all the time where I got my little retro lamp holders from. These things are awesome, but sadly the company that makes them stopped selling them for some reason. If you want one of those though, there are some alternatives which are very similar. I shall link those in the description alongside all of the products that I've featured today. If you want to buy anything you've seen today, it's in the description. So there you have it. A lot of you asked for GU10 Zigbee bulbs at a sensible price. This is less than sensible. It is stupidly low. They only do tunable white. As I've said, if you want RGB bulbs, keep tuned. I will show you some more from a different manufacturer very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. That will tell YouTube's algorithms it was a good video and more people should see it. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button and ding that bell. If you ding the bell, it lets YouTube know that you want to be notified when I upload videos. These amazing people are my patrons from Patreon, and honestly, without them, I would not still be doing this. I would have given up ages ago. They're the best people in the universe, and if you want to be one, you can do that at either Patreon or buy me a one-off beer at PayPal, and either way, I'll flipping well love you forever. These are my Facebooks and my Twitters and my Instagrams. Come and hang out there, and we can be best friends. See you next time. I don't know if you heard that on camera. That was Nisha going, Yeep. People ask me all the time about these sexy little desk. Don't say sexy. It's weird. It's an inanimate object. They're gonna be rubbish. Oi, they're gonna be I hate Paul Hibbert. He's always shilling rubbish. They're gonna be rubbish. Corporate greed.